On every Sabbath, he reasoned in the synagogue, trying to persuade Jews and Greeks. But when the Jews opposed Paul and became abusive, he shook out his clothes in protest and said to them, "Your blood be on your own heads. I am clear of my responsibility. From now on, I will go to the Gentiles." Then Paul left the synagogue and went next door to the house of Titus Justius, a worshiper of God. That's from the Bible, Acts chapter 18, verses 4 through 7. This video offering from the Ombanda New Earth Ashram for Compassion and Strength is sure to alienate the 5 or 6 people that watch it. However, in the words of Master Yeshua ben Joseph, third dimensional Jesus, seventh dimensional Sananda, the Christ, I share with you, this video is not meant to bring peace, but a sword. Do not think that I have come to bring peace on the earth. I have not come to bring peace. This video is not meant to be a pleasant offering, but a sword of division between belief and unbelief. Do not think that I have come to bring peace to the earth. I have not come to bring peace, but a sword. Those of you who no longer feel comfortable with organized religion, with Christianity, the corporate religion, those of you who no longer feel comfortable, simpatico, those of you who are no longer welcome in your Christian church due to all the things that have happened during the past 2 years, beginning in March of 2020, and all that happened beginning at that time. When that was unleashed, I immediately was against everybody. Of course, that wasn't very many people. I've always been a loner, had a very small group that I interact with. But I can remember going into Walmart, not complying. Back when I did go to Walmart, but when all that came up is when I no longer patronized them. But I can remember walking in there barefaced with all the hateful looks from all the little people wearing the yellow vest. And then I actually had some skinhead, I don't know what he was, undercover security, some kind of undercover cop, came and tried to get in my face and make me wear that mask. I said, "Look, son, you best go on back to the house of Satan, because that's not where I've come from." But when this all was unleashed, pandemic, those of you who saw the insanity taking place around you, searching for answers, I was guided, as I've always been guided when I walked with an open heart. But I was guided to see the gnosis, the truth of what was taking place. It had many people in my reality that were very dismissive of me and my stance on the truth and my stance on how I was going to navigate. I refused all offers of what the Veterans Administration had to offer with all of this. I don't want to get into it. I don't want another strike on my channel. because I believe this channel is meant to spread some kind of message, even if it's only one person that gets it, two people maybe. I don't care. I'm not in it for the ego. So this message is about the synagogue of Satan, that I believe is what the corporate Christian church is in this day and age. So, but that is not to disparage the true disciples. This video is not meant to disparage or take any light away from the words of Jesus Christ or his disciples, or those who understand what Christ consciousness is. So, but to those of you who understand what Christ means, the Christ consciousness, who understand that it is a title, that we all shall inherit that title if we step up and do the work necessary. To those of you who are true disciples of Jesus Christ and understand that it has cost you everything that this world values to follow Jesus on the narrow path, including family relationships, then this video is for you. It is time to leave the Christian church. It is time to turn your back on organized religion, because it is nothing more than the synagogue of Satan, meant to take you by the hand and give you all the false knowledge necessary to lead you to your early death. Its right hand is embracing the left hand for world depopulation. So it's time to leave the Christian church, the synagogue of Satan. And I don't feel that the time is for any kind of mixed words or being friendly or nice about things, but certain things have to be said. Because Jesus, the true disciples of Jesus Christ, the Essenes, those Gnostics responsible for the Nag Hammadi scrolls, but some of their knowledge got through to the New Testament that they weren't able to totally edit out, and they made it work for them, slanted a certain way. But the English word church, for example, is the wrong translation for the meeting of believers in the New Testament, and the true understanding of what it meant to go to church. So the true disciples of Jesus Christ need to leave the synagogue of Satan, the Christian churches, the organized religions. You need to get out of it, because to understand the English word church, the original word in the Greek text of the New Testament, which is ecclesia, the Greek word ecclesia means assembly or congregation. So that brick and mortar, that little steepled structure, none of that that's not where God lives. So, yeah, I believe organized religion. I feel very strongly about it. It's been woven in through the narrative of my videos and Testament, but I believe I just need to restate it, that the time to walk your own path is now. It has been the time, but certainly now more than ever, when the remnant come forth, when the separation of the wheat from the chaff continues, and the desperate among us that will not turn to the light of source within and embrace the higher consciousness, they're only going to get more crazy. And that includes all of your public institutions, all of that are hand in hand with that agenda: world depopulation, soul harvesting. But you are the assembly. This, in my estimation, is the congregation. If even one person watches this and gives this video one thumbs up and understands this message, this proclamation, if you will, that organized religion and the corporate Christian organizations are the synagogue of Satan. And if you continue to follow along with that, with the herd, because you don't really want to necessarily be singled out and go against the crowd, you will do so at your own peril, your own third-dimensional physical genetic vehicle, peril to that, which is really dust in the wind at the end of the day, because this is merely a container for your soul consciousness. And perhaps even then, if you make the wrong decisions and your soul goes another path that gets recycled on another third-dimensional planet to relearn lessons and whatnot, it's only time, I imagine. But don't you want to get it right this time? Hit that subscribe button, leave this video a thumbs up. Namaste. Namaskaram.